This is the Star News Brief. I'm Joeli Regi. Media mogul SK Macharia is a party to a multi-billion shilling property case with his grandson over the administration of his late son's estate. According to the lawsuit papers seen by the Star, the properties in contention are valued at approximately over 1.2 billion shillings that is now under the administration of Macharia. Adam Kamau Macharia moved to court in May of last year, seeking to stop his grandfather, who's the administrator, from evicting him from their Loresho home. Adam says he is the only son of John Gishia Macharia, who died through a road accident in 2018. Get a copy of the Star by subscribing to our e-paper for only 10 shillings by dialing *550 *3#. A KBC journalist was on Wednesday night shot dead in her house in Ngong during a robbery. Betty Barasa, a video editor with the national broadcaster, was shot in Ololua area Ngong. Barasa had arrived at her home at about 8:20 p.m. when a gang that was waiting at the entrance forced their way into the compound as the gate was opened, witnesses said. She had recently moved into the house. According to her family, 3 men had been waiting for her to arrive. 2 of them were armed with AK-47 rifles. President Uhuru Kenyatta is consolidating his succession plans, exposing his own ambition to remain politically influential after he retires. Uhuru's predecessor, President Mwai Kibaki, while many argue he quietly rolled out a succession plan, has remained politically inactive since handing over power in 2013. Although Kibaki never openly supported any presidential candidate before the 2013 polls, Uhuru's latest political moves have left no doubt he intends to influence his succession. Turning 60 years next year, the president has gone flat out to lay out a clear succession matrix that has kicked out former allies and established fresh political ties likely to shape the 2022 polls. Questions have been raised on how the recently suspended Sputnik V vaccine met approval for the emergency use authorization. This is after it emerged that the Pharmacy and Poisons Board, which is charged with such mandate, has been operating without a board for 2 years now. Medics now want the president to move with speed and appoint a chair to the board. The Pharmacy and Poisons Act stipulates that the president appoints the chair, while the Health CS appoints the members to the board. Many girls suffer in silence at the hands of relatives who sexually abuse them under the guise of taking them out of poverty. One such case is the ordeal of Blandina Kahunda, now a Form 3 student in Kilifi. Kahunda, 21, is now residing in a rescue center after her family declared her an outcast. In the Giriama dialect, Hunda means dowry. The name Kahunda is given to female babies whom the parents expect will get married for them to get dowry. In your copy of the Weekend Star, read how Kahunda was defiled and impregnated by her stepbrother while she was 14 years old and in class 6. Get a copy of the Star by subscribing to our e-paper for only 10 shillings by dialing *550 *3#.